What up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome. No intro today. We got to get right into this. How y'all doing? What up, Angelo? How you doing, man? Grant, you might want to not tell people your location when you're still there, dog. You know what I'm talking about? Shadow Rain, what's up? What's up? Said you feel it this year, Bioshock 4. So here's the thing, Humble Finn. It's probably going to be Judas that they talk about because we've been waiting on that for forever. I've been waiting on that for forever. That's like my thing. So, what up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? So, how am I feeling? Still still fucked up. Like right on time. Right when you asked me that. I have these. What are these? These are some throat lozenges from Japan. They work really well. I have a I have a lot of medicine from Japan actually. This is my medicine from for my asthma. It's called Symbicort. This medicine is sold in America, but in America it's like $800, something like that. I got this in Japan for like less than $50. Just works. So you don't think we're ever seeing Judas? Don't say that. Do you agree with this take? I trust Wario more with my money than do Elon Musk. Probably. Because Wario's gonna steal it, but like he's gonna be honest about stealing it. You know what I mean? Did I pick up a Switch 2? And which games am I looking to play? I have not picked up a Switch 2 because there are no games that I'm like looking out for. You know, the Pokemon game that's coming out it'll work on my regular Switch. I do want to get a Switch 2. I just didn't yet. And I heard that like I could just go into Walmart right now and just go pick it up. So yeah, I'm sorry guys, I didn't have any music or anything like that planned. This is sort of like last minute. I didn't even know if I wanted to stream this cuz I've been sick for those of you who do not know. And it's been a while too. I'm like going on almost 2 weeks now. But it's like my cough is like the last thing that's there. And you know, I had to record a couple videos with this nasty voice. So sorry about that for those of you who are used to much higher quality from me, but I wanted to get the videos out, you know, like my last video was like 10 days ago. So I wanted to get up the new Exposing the Grift, and then I have some other things that I'm looking forward to uploading. So be patient with me. I didn't plan to get sick. I wouldn't even be here if I wasn't sick. I'm supposed to be in Japan. So you said when does the Summer Games Fest start? In just about 10 minutes. It's like they have a pre-show at 11 at 1:30 my time. It is 1:20 my time. And then like the actual show starts at 2 o'clock my time. So we're gonna watch the pre-show and then get into the actual thing. So patience. Whenever the next streams happen. Yeah, I look. I didn't even know there was a friggin' state of play. I actually wound up watching Bakba Soup stream for that because I was dead ass lying down on the floor with my laptop. I was out of it. So I watched that, and that was interesting. There was a couple of cool things there from PlayStation. They showed us some gameplay from what do you call it? Silent Hill F, which I am really looking forward to. Cannot wait for that game. I will be streaming that here. That looks amazing. But like, there's a few cool things from there. But I'm hoping for bigger things here at the Summer Games Fest because it's like not just PlayStation. You know what I mean? It's everything. I'm hoping to see something about, like I said earlier, the game Judas. I've been looking forward to that for forever, for a while. I mixed both of those there. And then I've been looking forward to anything from Capcom regarding like the next Resident Evil, like Resident Evil Code Veronica remake. Hell, Resident Evil 5 remake, I'll take it. But anything Resident Evil. So like that's what I'm really hoping for. What's up, Bird Bro? Did you watch the Witcher 4 demo? I did not. Oh, you know what I did? That it was like a tech demo, right? Where the person was standing on a mountain. I caught that a little bit. I saw a little bit of that on Twitter. Do I plan on seeing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 film? Sure, why not? I thought the first one was decent. I didn't, have too many complaints about that. I'll check it out. And I'm looking at like 3 different screens here because I have the Summer Games Fest on in front of me. And I'm looking at like super chats. And I'm not getting all those super chats. You see the Marvel game looks great? Yeah, looks great. I like the fact that it's like Japanese. Like all the voice actors were in Japanese. That was dope. And then Iron Man's design is like peak. Love it. Someone asked me, they were like, hey, Birdman, what do you think about Spider-Man's design? I'm like, dude, over-designed. Okay? Over-designed. But what else is new? That's what they do with Spider-Man. It's so weird. It's like Spider-Man has all these costumes that you could choose, and they choose to mess with the classic blue and red every time. You can't improve upon perfection, motherfucker. Stop trying. That's how I feel. But no, it looks great. I will be picking that up. I just hope that the roster isn't as small as I think that it is. Said, I love your videos on grifters. I knew it was bad, but not this. Yeah, it is, man. And the thing about the videos that I make on the grifters is that the main reason I jumped into the fray is because their fans and their talking points come to us. For those of us who are not a part of that world. And we have to contend with that. We have to argue against those things. If I put up a review, somebody's going to say some dumb talking point they got from the Critical Drinker or Heel versus Babyface. And I'm like, okay, fine. Let me like debunk these motherfuckers so that people actually see that these people are wrong. That's why I jumped into it. I know there are a bunch of conspiracy theories about why I got into the fray, but that's the main reason is that these people have poisoned media discourse, and I'm trying to do something about it. I might not be effective, but I'm trying. I'm just one person. You know what I mean? There are other people doing it, like Actual Fandom, the Shieldcast, those guys. They had me on one of their podcasts one time, and it was a good experience. Those guys are great. But like they're smaller channels, and they need help. They need help, and these grifters are so fucking large and they're so big, and it's gonna take people bigger than me to combat it. You know what I mean? So, but that was why I decided to take a stand, is because it seems like nobody's standing up to them, or those of us who are just too small to do it. You know what I mean? So that's why I got into it. Haven't seen any of the anti-wokers complain about Ballerina. Yeah, they don't talk about good movies. That's it. I'm so sorry for coughing, and I'm telling you, I'm really trying to get over my sickness. These are really strong, so I just took one. Hopefully the cough subsides while we're watching this live stream. It is 2 hours for those of you who do not know. So nice long stream, and hoping to see a lot of good things. Thoughts on Sentry as a character, both movies and comics. I like the original Sentry run. The later stuff that came out for Sentry was changed. The original Sentry run was 5 books, and it was great. Like, it starts off with a guy who doesn't have a memory, his memories, and then his memories start to come back, and then nobody in the world remembers who he was. And then throughout the books, everybody starts to remember. Like, I think Hulk is like the one who actually remembers Sentry. And I love that story because it's like they were creating a new character for Marvel. Sentry was new. And they were gaslighting everybody, including the reader, into believing that Sentry always existed. You just forgot about him. I love that whole thing. So I thought Sentry was a dope character when they first introduced him. When you actually read the comics, it's like a modern comic. I forget what year it came out, like 2000, I think. But like they have art from the classic, Jack Kirby days. So you got to read those books. It's like it's only 5 books, and it'll catch you up to who Sentry is. You just read that, and then there are like some one shots from each character, like the X-Men. I think Spider-Man had one, Hulk had one, and I forget who else had one. Read those; they're really great. Not sure if you answered this before, but will there be a new debunking conspiracy theorist video anytime soon? I do have something, not like written already, but like I want to get to Candace Owens. So, did I see Destiny in this chat talking about your exposing the Griff series? I did not. That's cool, man. Bigger YouTubers are checking it out. That's awesome. You said ILL is getting a new reveal. I don't know what that is, Seed of Memory, but thank you so much for the super chat. And the book that I'm holding is The Anatomy of a Metahuman. This is awesome. I would highly recommend you guys check this out. It is Batman and his like logs on superheroes, and it's told from Batman's perspective, and it's talking about like literally the anatomy of superheroes. This book is awesome. I highly recommend you guys check this out. But that was the book that I'm holding. It was just right here, so that I was just like picking it up from where it was. All right, we got about 3 minutes before the thing starts. So hang in there, y'all. Do I have any Blade comic recommendations? Anything from Wolfman. Check it out. See, that book looks... Yeah, it's great, man. There's a Marvel one, too. I didn't know about it. I knew about this one, but I didn't know about the Marvel one. But yeah, this is super dope. Like, definitely check this out. Again, it's talking about the anatomy of his partners. This is Cyborg. And it's told from Batman's perspective, the writing here. Definitely check it out if you have a chance. What do I think of Invincible? I think it's great. I like it. I actually read through the comics later. I wasn't like on the ball at first, but I read through the books, and I love the fact that Blade, what's his name? Spawn is a part of the Invincible universe. Or I should say Invincible is a part of the Spawn universe. A lot of y'all didn't know that, huh? All right, let's switch to the bigger screen here because it is getting ready to start. So I'm going to turn the volume up. Let me know if things are too loud or too low. I still want you to be able to hear my voice, but I want you to be able to hear, the sound in the background. I have it low right now because it hasn't started yet. Once it starts, I'll turn it up. LeBron or MJ? I'm definitely a LeBron fan. I've been a LeBron fan since he came in, so I prefer LeBron as a player. I do recognize that Michael is, the GOAT or GOAT 1A, and LeBron is like GOAT 1B. I prefer LeBron James, though. But I'm a huge Jordan fan. I have, like, if you go see my J's, you'd be like, bro, you have way too many shoes. I have like over 200, almost 300 pairs of shoes. They're almost all Jordans. I do have some LeBrons, but like, Jordan's the shoe guy. Thank you, Zio. I that's what I'm looking forward to. Give me something Resident Evil. Like, everything else would just be cake if you just gave me Resident Evil. That's all I want. All right, take it easy, Delayed. He said Jordan's got good movies. I think y'all need to rewatch Space Jam. That shit was not good. All right, so it's 1:30. I'm assuming the pre-show will start any moment. Exactly, Cinema Buff. That's what I'm looking forward to. Give me some Code Veronica remake. You say it's better than the sequel? I don't know. I think they're about equal. I think they're both bad. But like we grew up with the first Space Jam, so wait, hold on. Is there like no pre-show, bro? Have you heard of SML and SMG4? SMG. No, I don't think I have, Avenger. You said, but Birdman, my 90s nostalgia. Yes, I know. We always overrate the things that we grew up with. Am I going to play Ninja Gaiden Ragebound when it releases? You know what? I would like to. It looks good. Oh, yeah. Borderlands 4 will be good. So they said that Borderlands 2 is free right now on Steam. But the problem is that it's spyware. Did y'all hear about that? I was this close to like re-downloading it, and then I saw that it was something with spyware. I was like, "Oh, let me." No. Tagmon, thanks so much for the £10 super chat. Hey, I just want to say I love your videos. Found out about you through your Exposing the Grift, and it helped me open my eyes fully to how pitiful these people are, though it was a long time coming. Well, look, man, like I said, the goal is to get people to realize that these people are harmful and that they don't even know what they're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, that's the main thing. Like, if you're going to jump into nerd fandom and start talking about things and you know, criticizing things, like, please know what you're talking about at least. Like, I don't mind. Like, the one thing that people criticize me for is they'll go, "Well, Birdman, you're a Disney shill," and I'm like, okay, hold on. I don't care if you criticize Disney. Like, I don't give a fuck. What I care is if you're saying wrong or right things. That's where I jump into the fray. Like, if you watch any of those videos, I'm systematically rebutting the things these people say. That's all I'm doing. Because you're wrong, you're lying, and you're a bigot. 3 things that I don't stand for and I don't want in the discourse surrounding media. If you want to criticize Disney and you have like legit criticisms, I'm gonna step aside. I don't care. Like, it's weird that you get the shill accusations just because you're asking people to tell the truth or to be honest or to just know what you're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, why is that such a big ask to like stop lying and know what you're talking about? Angel, thanks so much for the $5 super chat. Hey, yo, Birdman, do you think they'll remake Resident Evil 6? If so, what fixes would you excuse me, want in the game? I more so want a better story and better PvP. That's pretty much it. The game itself is technically fine, like the actual gameplay. It's the story that's shit. I mean, I like the C virus outbreak. I thought that was cool in China. That was a great moment. Leon's part of the game is actually pretty good. Except for that fucking ambulance that everybody gets killed. Oh my God. That made me rage when I first played that game. Do I think they'll remake it? I don't know, man. It's hard to tell with Capcom, bro. And by the way, I don't know if we're even getting a pre-show. I guess I am the pre-show. All right, so anyway, Yeah, with Capcom, it's hard to know. I mean, they remade Resident Evil 4 before Code Veronica, which is super dumb because narratively, Code Veronica happens before Resident Evil 4. But they remade that one first. And we have heard nothing about Code Veronica. So who knows? Maybe they'll do it. I have an inkling that they're really itching to touch Resident Evil 5, though. That's what I think. Thoughts on Pokemon Legends ZA? Oh, it looks interesting. I don't necessarily know if I like the battle system, but I haven't played the game. I'll have to try it. We'll see. But I'm a huge Pokemon fan, so I will definitely be picking that up. I will be streaming that here. For those of you who are just joining and this is your first stream, I do stream video games on this channel. Like games are like the most content that I produce on my channel, actually. So you'll see there are 24 exposing the Griff videos, like 200 and something, everything wrong with videos, but they're like 600 video game videos on this channel. So I will be streaming that. I hope to see Ace Attorney. I would love to, and Battlefront. That's a series that needs to have a comeback in a real way. Ace Attorney, I want to get into the series. I really do. It seems right up my alley, doesn't it? Goku versus Sentry. Who takes it? Goku. Thanks, Birdman, for being the icon of. You know what? I don't want to be like the figurehead for this stuff. I have my own issues, and I'm not right all the time, and you know I'm an imperfect human being, so I don't want to ever come across as if I'm perfect or flawless. I'm the guy that's just going to pull up the evidence. You know, if they say some bullshit, I'm going to fact check it, and if they're right, I'm going to let it slide. If they're not, I'm going to let you know, and I'm not going to be nice about it because these people are making buku bucks from exploiting you, and I don't like that. Steel Ball Run. I don't even know what we're talking about, Nostalgia Kid. I haven't played Doom Dark Ages yet. I want to. I'm a huge fan of the Doom series, as you guys know. I put a lot of Doom music in my my videos, and I thought Doom 2016 was incredible, and I thought Eternal was even better, and I love the music from Doom Eternal. So I wanted to stream Dark Ages, but I wound up getting sick. I was going to do it right before I left for Japan, but I had to, reschedule Japan now. So we'll see. Maybe I'll go to Japan next week. We'll see. I don't know yet. So I'll be buying a last minute ticket. What's up, Deontay? How you doing, man? Oh, Steel Ball Run is JoJo. I'm not like really big into JoJo. I watched like the first 2 or 3 eras of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think it's interesting. Has an incredibly interesting art style. So no, I don't even know what that is. I haven't watched it. Using the exposing the Griff as inspiration for your own video, DJ? No, go for it, man. I don't care. I'm not one of those guys that goes, oh, don't use my concept or don't use my footage. I'm not one of those guys. I always say you are welcome to even use footage of my videos without asking me. I don't care. The only thing I ask is that you just don't upload my video as if it's yours. You know what I mean? Upload the whole thing, no commentary on it, or just a little bit of commentary. Like you upload the video and go, yep, true, fact. Like give some substantial sort of, commentary. But I don't care if you use my footage. I don't care if you copy my if you follow in my footsteps. I don't care. Who cares, bro? It's YouTube. We're all doing something that somebody else probably did before we tried what we do. I do not care. But like, just again, just don't upload like my whole video. And then what does annoy me is when people copy my thumbnails. There's this one guy who copied like literally my thumbnail style because it's obvious that he's trying to get the eyes that I would get. You know what I mean? He's doing that sort of thing. So that's annoying. But I mean, I'm not going to sue him or anything. I did call him out on Twitter about it, but everything wrong with video game critics or something like that. No, I always stick to movies. Someone asked me about that like years ago. I just stick to film and you know, sometimes TV shows. Thank you, Brogu. I appreciate it, man. Hideo Kojima took a pic with Brie Larson. Oh, just took a pic with Brie Larson? Nice. Brie Larson is pretty hot. So she does photograph well. What about voice in the videos? What do you mean, Tenrex? I'm not sure exactly what you're trying to say. You said, so basically use your content as long as we don't do a Shohei or a Sniper Wolf. Yeah, like, again, I don't care if people use my, like, footage from my videos. Like, the main thing from, excuse me, the main thing from my videos is my voice. That's the main, like, when you actually look at my videos, I'll have either my avatar up or sometimes I appear on camera. But like the main thing is like footage from films, footage from TV shows, and movies. I don't own that shit, so I don't care if you use it. The main thing is my voice. That's the main thing that I own, you know? I was going to make a comic accuracy debate video using your examples, but I got lazy, so I never made it. That's the thing, man. You got to do it. You got to just make it. Don't not make it. Because trust me, dude. I've been telling you guys, I've been writing the story for like 10 years, something like that. And I'm almost done, actually. But it's taken me forever because I'm super lazy. I'm a procrastinator, big procrastinator. That's why my videos are unscheduled. But take it from the biggest procrastinator on earth. Don't. Get it done. Even if it's bad, like that's the beauty about writing. It's even if it's bad, you have something to work with now. I find when I write a lot. When I write something, even if it's bad, it becomes so much easier to work from that basis. And it's like, okay, now I got, you know, something to work with. Boom, let's do it. So start. Am I gonna play Scarlet on the Switch too? Scarlet? Pokemon Scarlet? I already streamed Scarlet. Or I didn't stream Scarlet. I streamed Violet. Violet was my choice. Unless you're talking about a different Scarlet, which I don't even know what that is. Imagine if Birdman got a low taper fade. I usually get tapered on the sides. Like I need a haircut now, but like you can kind of see. I get tapered on the sides right here. And the back. But I rock a Caesar all the way around 1.5 so that my waves are popping through. Am I going to do a video on Tyrone Magnus? We'll get around to him. We'll get around to him. He is he's a grifter, but like he's more parrot side, you know what I mean? He just repeats what other people say. He found a lane. I missed call. Favorite Mario game? Super Mario World. How did I like the state of play? I thought it was great. Thought it was great, man. Like a lot of cool, interesting things shown. When it comes to consoles, I'm more of a PlayStation guy, so I always enjoy the state of plays. But like, I feel like PlayStation 5 has been somewhat disappointing in that there haven't been a ton of games. You know what I mean? There's been a ton of games, but like it doesn't feel that way. But Ghost of Yotei comes out this year. I know that Silent Hill is not exactly an exclusive, but they showed that. So Hey, look, I'm in, bro. Hey, we got a timer. I thought it was a pre-show. That's so weird. They said it was a pre-show, bro. I promise you I read that. I could have. Let me see. Let me see something. No. I could have sworn I read pre-show somewhere. We'll see, Ruizma. I don't know. That's not like a game. I mean, it looked interesting, but it's not like a game that I'm like, oh, I gotta play that. Like, I'm really into. Maybe the pre-show was separate. Well, I mean, it would be on their channel, but I'm more into games that are I'm single player, story driven, linear sort of game. Like those are like my favorite kinds of games. You know, so I'm very famous for hating on not hating, but like you know what I mean on open world games. Like open world games annoy the fuck out of me. Saying that there. I'm not really huge into open world. I much prefer linear stories, not like overly linear where they're like go here, do that, like just like a straightforward sort of game. Like you know, the first Last of Us. I was a huge fan of that. I did have fun playing the second one, but like the story fucked the game up for me. So where's my beak? Right here. Don't you see it? It's giant. That's why they call me Birdman. Or at least that's why I thought that they called me Birdman when I was a child. For those of you who do not know, that is my childhood nickname. So it's not just a name I came up with for the channel. They called me Birdman, and I never know why. I always thought it was because of my big nose. So there you go. Sure, Butters. I'll try to. It's a movie. Like I go see everything, dude. Like even if it's a movie that people are like, "Oh, that's gonna be shit," I still go see it because I need to see for myself. I need to see for myself. That's just how I feel. So I go watch everything. Like to actually go see everything. So I'll go see anything because I love movies and I like to just be in a dark room and with the air conditioning on, a snack in my hand, and then they'll hit me with like, "Hey, boom, there's a story on the screen." Because I watch movies and play games for story, and that's why I like linear games. Is because I'm just trying to experience the story. So there you go. You said what app is that? That's AMC. That's AMC's app. And that's only the movies that I saw at an AMC. Just saw Ballerina, had a great time. I thought Ballerina was super dope. I didn't do a review for it, but like I definitely recommend you guys check that out. Ballerina was superb. I loved it. I thought Ana de Armas. I just love her. I always praise her whenever I see her in anything. I think she's spectacular. She doesn't have like a lot of dialogue in this film, but she's great in the action scenes. And the one thing I love about this movie is that I'm not gonna say it's realistic, but like she doesn't just train and then become unstoppable. Like she gets her ass kicked in this film. It's so refreshing to see a hero like get whipped. Like in her first fight versus these Koreans, they kick her ass. I love it. I highly recommend you go check that out. If you love John Wick, it's pure John Wick, and the main actress is awesome. Go check that out. Do you have a favorite set of videos from way back that's underappreciated? Me, it's Guidelines to be a Customer by Blackbuster Critic. I loved Blackbuster Critic. That's a blast from the past. That motherfucker was hilarious. The guy with the mustache and the funny V-shaped smile. I love that guy. I thought he was great. Where is he? I hope he's doing well, man. Am I going to check out E33? That game looks interesting, but like I don't like the dodge parry system. That shit is... I don't want to sit there dodging and parrying for 30 minutes before I get an attack in, okay? Do I think AMC is better than Cinemark? I think they're about equal. Okay, during the pandemic, I started to prefer Cinemark because their popcorn was like out of this world good. But once they changed the butter recipe, I just was like, I'm out. I have memberships with both. Cinemark. Oh, wait, hold up. Just got a missed phone call. See, Cinemark. Oh my god. So that's my Cinemark app. I have memberships with both. I pay for both. I pay for both, and I'll go to either one. Um, but it depends on a couple of different factors. Do I know any good movie critics reviewers on YouTube? Yeah, I mean Jeremy Johns. He's still the gold standard. He's way better reviewer than me, I think. Um, I think 3C Films is a good reviewer. Chris Stuckman, I like Chris Stuckman, but I know that he's a little controversial because people are mad at him for stop giving letter grades. I still think his insight is very valuable. And I like these people because they're not political, or rather they don't bring whatever politics that they hold, because I'm sure they have some politics, right? They don't bring whatever politics they hold into a movie review, and that is the most important thing to me. So I don't want to hear what you think about the outside world. Tell me about the fucking film, please. Why is that so difficult in 2025? AMC seems to have better popcorn buckets. I think, yeah, that's true. But I think Regal has the best popcorn buckets. Thank you, Corey. I'm getting better, man. I still have a cough. You can see it's still kicking my ass. But what do I think of Moist Critical as a movie reviewer? I think he's fine, but I do think he's extremely fence city. And he doesn't. Okay, when I started watching him, this was before he started showing his face. He was only a voiceover guy. He would lay into things far more harshly than I think that he does now. And he'll still go in on things, but I feel like his reviews are very trying not to upset people. Whereas you guys know me, like my review of Snow White was actually very positive, and I got a lot of dislikes on that video. Not like a lot, but you know what I mean, like more than is usual for my Did It Suck series. And that's just because I tell people how I really feel. I tell you how what I really thought about a thing. And I don't necessarily know, and I'm not trying to slander the guy, okay? Because I actually really like Charlie. I just don't feel that he's being as honest as he used to be. That's just what I think. I don't know for sure. I'm just telling you how I feel. So I do think he's an excellent content creator. I think that he has a lot of insight, a lot of valuable insight to give. And I do think he's very entertaining, even though he's very dry. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Moist Critical. Let's do this shit. I love that shit. I don't know. I don't know if I can trust the reviews that like, where's the Moist meter? Where'd it go? Do I watch other YouTubers like Maximilian Dude? You'll be surprised at just how many YouTubers don't watch other YouTubers. Okay? I am just busy doing my own thing most of the time that I don't have a lot of time to watch people. I'll tell you though, I do turn on certain YouTubers in the background. Like I'll turn on Bach Basoup, who's like my favorite streamer. I'll turn on Vosh. I like to listen to Vosh just talk. He has a fantastic voice. Don't necessarily agree with everything that he says, but I do like to listen to people talk about things. Who else do I watch? Whenever Jeremy Johns has a review up, I'll watch his review if I have already put my review up. I don't like to watch reviews until I have my review of a film up. I don't want my opinion to be colored by anyone else. One of my favorite things is to, after my review is up, go watch their reviews and see how much we agreed on. So I'll watch them after I've done my own, or if I'm not going to do a review, then I'll watch their review. You said listening to Vosh is an L. Like, I get it. You know, he's a bread tuber, and that's not everybody's cup of tea. But I do like to listen to people talk, whether I agree with them or disagree with them. I like to, like, literally auditorily listen to people speak. And I like when people are able to make compelling arguments for things. So, again, I don't agree with Vosh on a lot of things, but I do like to listen to him. It's a great voice. Like, do you disagree with that? You said dude got caught with lollipop. Yeah, I think it was like they showed his he showed his what do you call it? Uh like a folder. Yeah, that wasn't great. So I'm not listening to the nigga for his politics guides. I just like to have things on in the background while I work, you know? So I'm usually here at my desk just writing all day, dude. And you know, I like to like maybe sometimes throw in headphones or have my laptop just playing in the background and listen to people talk. Another guy I like to listen to is David Pakman. He's another left-leaning political sort of channel. And he talks about Trump like every day. I do like to just listen to people talk. Am I familiar with Berserk? You mean the manga? Yes, I am. Said Pac-Man is all right. I'm not making recommendations, by the way. I'm not telling you to listen to what I do. I'm just saying I like to listen to these people. And you know, when I have my MacBook open and just like it's playing in the background, or even my phone, it's on autoplay, so I don't even have a choice on who comes on. So these people come on, and I just like listening to them. What's it? The Jubilee stuff, when that comes on, I like to listen to that. The Surrounded series. So you get a variety of opinions with that. So again, these aren't recommendations. I'm just telling you what I listen to. Hassan Piker, I don't listen to Hassan. Like, I don't really look for left-leaning sort of channels. I actually lean more towards listening to right-wing channels just so I can know what, you know, their talking points are. Like, I know what the left thinks. It's the right changes what they think all the time. They change their talking points. You kind of have to keep up. All right, so 20 seconds for the Summer Games Fest. Coffee Crow, thanks so much for the $20 super chat. I like you because you call out movie grifters, the Ackman for calling out game grifters, Minuteman calling out conspiracy grifters, and Jack Films calling out general content grifters. Keep on rocking, dude. Hey, we are the fucking Avengers, it seems like. Here we go. All right, I'm going to turn up the volume. Let me know if it's just like too loud. Oh, I like his shoes. Can't hear? All right, hold up. He's not saying anything yet. Give me a second. Can you hear it now? No? Okay, hold on. Uh-oh. I think you should be able to hear it now.
Now, before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co.
Split Fiction!
Lots of great games.
That's game of the year for me.
Beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at #1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay.
That might be a Game of the Year contender.
They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet. But it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of under 30 developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So,
hopefully,
in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
Hey Dante, welcome. I did not Ninetale Phoenix. I typically won't play an Xbox game unless it's on PC. Which are all of them, I guess.
You might be.
Already getting copyright claims. Make sure y'all donate to the stream. Oh, he dapped him up. Damn. Did that character have a fat ass or what? That was a head on legs.
They'll worship you until you fail. In what? You're no god.
These always get copyright claim. Dude, that's a motherfucker in a wheelchair. Mortal Shell 2. I don't even know the first one. That looks interesting, though. I would play that.
All right, didn't that look
For sure,
great?
Terry.
We got lots more to come, but right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at risky reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
Star Wars and Fortnite? I mean, why not? Fortnite is every fucking thing now, but...
Bad feeling about this.
Oh my god.
Hit him with everything you've got.
Think I saw Jonesy. All right. Right now, it is an honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project in just a few short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions.
Mortal Shell is a Souls-like?
We are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Hey. This game, I don't know if I want to play it.
Great to see you. Mr. Kojima, here we are. The world tour begins at Summer Game Fest. It's great to have you here. We are so excited for DS2.
Hideo's always here in LA.
So, let me ask you, Mr.
It's like,
Kojima,
nigga, do you ever
you've worked for
be
many
in
years
Japan?
on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after we released
僕ら皆
DS1.
さん、コロナを体験したと思うので、
Everyone experienced
コ
the
ロナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So
Why
I
not
want
wait
everyone
until
you to think about that when you play
He
this game.
finishes speaking.
Okay, well,
to
talking
translate.
about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
He said Japan was too boring for him? Can we switch places? He was trying to speak there. They cut him off. What is this, the Game Awards? I'm not really big on Death Stranding 1, to be completely honest. I have it on PC. Trust me, guys, Japan is anything but boring. It's an amazing fucking country.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please.
Look, guys, it's Solid Snake. Deborah Wilson might appear for 6 seconds. Be warned. Only if you're a grifter.
No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For a living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
That's what's up, Afro Boy. Congrats, man. I might need to show you my script.
You made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
He hit it and quit it.
The girl.
They both have ringworms. He really did hit it and quit it. Or are they sister and brother?
Stop.
That would be awkward. Oh, that's it?
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character,
ニールとルーシ
Neil
ー。
and
で、
Lucy.
まあちょっと詳しくは言えませんけど。
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手にカニ座の刻印が2
You
人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって、
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and
で
reveals
前回
throughout the
ク
story.
リフっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ま
last
したけ
time
ど、
on
マッツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物
played
語
by
的には
Mats.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で、
by story, you
2では
know,
出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのがマ
But
ッ
this
ツさ
time,
んの代わりというか、そ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Mats
します
did for DS2
で、
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラク
But
タ
I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
we
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクター
So
になった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常に
and I
心
think
に残る演技も
it was great. He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, you know. That's
I know.
what I brought
I don't
today.
like this
But
style.
there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出し
I'll
ます
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone.
Normally,
Good to see you, Mr. Kojima.
normally when you
Thank
have translations like that, they'll lower the volume of the
All right,
person
and now
speaking
I'd like to introduce
Japanese.
my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
Thanks, Jeff, and hello, Summer Game Fest.
That's
I'm
a Blade
so
Runner
excited
tattoo.
to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
How's the live translation? Assuming I did catch that. I mean, they're both Japanese, so
Shalt not kill.
there's a perfect translation.
So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen. I sought no war.
Well, the unicorn origami is from Blade Runner. Was it hard for me to learn Japanese? No, I actually found it pretty easy.
I became like them.
I picked it
I
up
took up the sword.
quick.
Prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
I did see Final Destination 6, yes. Looks interesting, I guess, for people who are interested in this time period. I'm really not.
That was a very cool new project in a brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic Racing, including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time.
Oh, 2 years is a good enough amount of time, Douglas. Definitely try. In 2 years, you'll have a great basis. Becoming fluent in any languages, it's a lifelong endeavor. But 2 years, you'll have the basics down for sure. You can get in like, what, 4 semesters of college with that?
Let's mix it up.
Hatsune Miku! She is so popular in Japan. Like, at the fucking airport, she's there. Hey, got your boy Joker. I hate this motherfucker in Smash.
Time for me to win this.
Coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Cross World is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new future travel ring.
I went to college,
you
Ali,
can warp in the race.
to learn Japanese.
Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking.
Shots!
So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platform.
Dude, Gabe is not coming on
Lastly,
stage.
I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
Last time we saw him was, what, E3? Oh, fucking. Fuck you, Steve! Another character I hate in Smash.
Minecraft and Sonic. I guess you could say you gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
But yeah, this is me at Narita Airport, and you can see Hatsune Miku is there at the airport. She's everywhere in Japan. This looks like Devil May Cry. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Time.
Never mind. Not with this art style.
It heals. For others, it wounds.
Gold blood? Okay.
And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago. But you,
Code Vein? Bane?
you have the power to change all of this.
Damn, she's thick. Jesus, look at them thighs.
If time
They-
were a
hey.
weapon to wield,
They know who their audience is.
could you undo the sins of ruin? In this time,
I'm gonna tell you, that's my favorite body type.
you'll find how to save us all.
Like, not big up here, but big down there? Yes, sir. Exactly. It is. You guys have called it. How do you pronounce this? Vane or Veen? Section 9. What about Section 8? You know? For those of us who grew up like that. Fiend? Vein. Vein. Like goes into a vein? Okay. Thank you. This looks like Little Nightmare. I know it's not Little Nightmares, but I want more games like Little Nightmares. So this looks, yes, I will be playing this shit. I love these. You guys got me hooked on these. Hell yeah, I want to play this. Oh my. End of Abyss. 2026? Why not now?
That was a very
and Reanimal comes
cool
out.
Game. That was End of Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games,
Reanimal
published by PlaySide,
and Little Nightmares 3 are
releasing
both coming
later
out, and I'll
this
be playing
year.
those.
Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Who's thicker, Chun-Li or
There's
Elastigirl?
something rotten at the heart of Mouseburg.
Probably Elastigirl.
Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will,
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
and those who do anything to save it.
I have not YouTube news. So I'll check it out though.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh
I'll make a list.
boy. Go.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
I put it on my notes. Out of sight. Thank you for the recommendation. Chun-Li has bigger thighs. Well, Chun-Li has been depicted as skinny in the past, so that's why I'll go with Elastigirl. It's like in every depiction of Elastigirl, she's thick.
How the game is
Not every depiction of Chun-Li is thick.
but this
This is not how that fight
is
went.
not the game. you
Stop the
know.
cap. We all saw it. Where's Arya? I think it was called Chronicles, Jose. Chronicle.
This is your legacy.
What's my take on Silent Hill Elf? I am super excited for that.
Decide who wins and who dies.
Monica Yambo. I mean, even in live action, she's thick than a fucking Snicker. Oh, he's the new. He's not the new king, but he got turned. I guess that name Jon Snow makes more sense now.
War for Westeros.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Okay.
The great Silkovsky once said,
Ratcha.
"One could count 1,000,000,000,000 suns in the known universe. So why do we deny other intelligent
This looks like
beings?
Atomic Heart.
It is said, if they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
It is Atomic Heart. This is Atomic Heart 2.
My answer is, maybe they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
This is absolutely Atomic Heart.
The dawn of a new era.
These mannequins.
The era
I knew it.
of Atomic Heart.
I hope that they fix the fucking the security cameras. Hey, they copied that. I've seen that in real life. Copyright claim, baby. Make sure y'all donate to the channel. Super chats. Super thanks. These things are so sexualized. It's not even funny. See? Play the first one. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm telling you, the thing that gives you upgrades, she sounds like she's busting a nut every time. I promise you. It's crazy. This game is so sexualized. I love it, though. Thank you, Grant.
That's right. Atomic Heart 2 is in
When's it
active
drop?
development at Munfish on Unreal Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game.
Spiritual
with a
successor?
futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom.
Okay.
But that, believe it or not, is not all from Munfish today.
An update for the first Atomic Heart, or what?
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube. I can still barely believe it myself.
Spiritual successor means that it's
When it
they're
showed
different
up,
stories.
I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own
Atomic Heart 3.
powerlessness. How did the whole of humanity...
I'm telling you,
miss
they
it?
are the biggest gooners.
And
I love it.
Did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if it was always there, and we've
Look
only
at
just
the
started to
panty
see
shot. Like, this has got to be DLC for the first one. The Cube, Atomic Universe. So another game. Okay.
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Munfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic Universe on a
MMO.
massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat 'em up coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
Hey, they got the burn
Multiplayer
suit on
fun from up to
Wolverine.
4 players. You can pick
My
between
boy
15 Marvel
Venom.
characters to play, but so far only
Storm,
7 have
Nova.
been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet
Captain
the next
Marvel.
2.
Hey, Rocket. She-Hulk. I love this design for She-Hulk. Show that midriff off, baby. Those are some small sentinels. Wolverine looks great. Why is Venom so small? See, look at Spider-Man's suit. Just do that every time, and I'll be happy.
This isn't hell. Oh my world.
I think it looks good, Parth.
What is this place?
Hey, yet another Japanese samurai game with a Japanese main character. See how many there are, guys? And you're complaining about Yasuke? This does look hard, though. Yeah. Yeah, I can parry. Yeah, give me this.
We both want the same thing, Musashi.
Is this Onimusha? I think it is, right? Because like they announced it
At the top.
at the Game Awards, no?
Words never did work between us, did they? Sasaki Ganyu.
Yeah, Onimusha. When does this drop? This isn't historically accurate. Canceled. I know a Japanese girl that looked just like that. What the fuck?
That was a new look at Onimusha Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Okay.
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
That's weird.
All right, you little sick of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform you. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Are do the people who make the Muppets, are they working on this? Because this looks just like Muppets.
Attaboy. Attaboy. Eat bread, crap, burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jeff.
Muppets Punch Out, I guess. Feel that boxing? Okay.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All
That's
right, well, next
weird.
It's time to see the announcement of a brand new game in Deception We Trust.
Oh, thanks for giving the title away, Jeff.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow.
Killer
Enough theatrics. I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight.
Okay.
Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair,
So it's Among
fingerprints,
Us.
Blood clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up. Buy items with the gold you earn. Loot chests for weapons and armor. Steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps. Discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
Okay.
That was Killer Inn, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right,
like
it's hard to believe this next game was first
multiplayer
announced
Clue.
at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Arc Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year.
I've always
From
liked
Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Arc Raiders.
I've always liked the design language of like that little rainbow. I actually use it in one of my videos. Actually, a couple for like the thumbnails.
Breathe. Let your body settle into a slower rhythm.
This is the first time I've heard of this. We might have heard of this in a Game Awards State of Play, maybe.
Surround yourself with resourceful friends.
I just realized it's the black protagonist. They're gonna be mad about this. You see how I don't even react to it? Somebody said it in chat. I'm like, oh.
You are in control.
Looks like The Division a little bit. Oh shit. Oh, this year didn't really get a good idea of what this is about. I would prefer gameplay than like a CGI trailer, you know?
2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios.
An extraction
All right,
shooter?
Dune fans,
Okay.
now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself.
Hey,
Dune Awakening
Dune.
combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story. It arrives on PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
Okay. Let the spice flow. That's actually the name of my memberships here on this channel. Whenever you join, it's called The Spice. It's from Dune. Big sci-fi geek here, guys. You can tell he's black. I don't know if I like this graphic style. Is the book good? Yeah. It's a classic, man. There are a ton of books, by the way. Is Dune a good film to watch? Yeah. Both of them are pretty great films, man. Check them out. The new ones. The old ones are... You have to watch it yourself and determine that. Yeah, he turned bad. He's working with the Harkonnens. Let's get it. The girl boss versus the DEI hire. Dune, the Wokening. That comes out in 3 days?
I saw my world fall
4 days?
Consumed by the void. Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught.
That looked like a kitsune. Traditional Japanese yokai. Well, maybe not just Japanese. It's in Korean folklore too. It's known as the kumiho.
Neither man nor god, living nor dead.
Ninetales is a famous kitsune. The Pokemon.
Yet what then of those who
Oh.
deigned to turn back the hands of
I like when games let me fly.
to save what remains of our broken worlds? You need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your
Chrono
journey
Odyssey.
awaits.
There's a playtest this month. Interesting.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial.
Is this
But the true lead of the story has yet
that
to
one game that
emerge.
they just keep updating over and over?
Whatever's coming next cannot be
Genshin
easy.
Impact. I have this. I don't even play it.
Forget my cause. What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out?
Nothing so far.
So
OTR.
I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise
Alolan Ninetales,
worship
100%.
strength and crave glory.
I run weather teams when I play Showdown.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimus
Wuthering
this time?
Waves. Okay, so it's not Genshin Impact. But yeah, I'm 100% on Alolan Ninetales. I don't like fire Pokemon. Not like that. There's some that I do, like Volcarona. I like this. I want to play this. I'm telling you, these. I love these games. These types of games. Now I'm gonna take a note. OTR. Find out what the name is. Neo.
Come back.
Memories in Orbit. Orbit.
That's Neo, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand.
Okay.
It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
All right, so my best friend, if he wants to play this with me, we played Split Fiction, so he might be interested. Handcrafted co-op journey, okay. It's cute. Oh yeah. I love this kind of shit. It's right up my alley.
Don't you see? We can't.
Come on, follow me.
Okay, that looks interesting. Out of Worlds?
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
I like some Metroidvania game, not all of them. I don't like being lost.
An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Yeah, we saw this already, right?
I work here. My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella. Don Torrisi looks out for people around here. Sometimes the client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
I like Tim Burton stuff, of course.
Remind them of their obligations.
This is between us and Spadaro. Where I come from, commitment means everything.
If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
It's your replacement for GTA 6.
Enzo! We can't let them get away! When Isabella became involved,
Me too, Tiger.
our business. It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
Mafia, the old country. Hey, I knew Devil May Cry would hit
If you
too.
thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game.
Well, it's full of white people.
Voyages captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
It's full of white people and the guy's the main character, so of course he would like it, Battle Guy. Oh, okay, Lego game. They're really doing the two-player co-op thing. Oh, wow. This actually could be interesting. Wow. Okay. That looks cool. But this would suck having to rely on another person. I like how clean the image quality is. I don't know if it's coming through over stream, but
Hello, Summer Game Fest! I'm Carolyn Lawrence, voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science smarts, and some with serious attitude. Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yee-haw!
I was just about to say, is she going to do Sandy's voice or no?
A great evil would emerge. However, a brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to...
SpongeBob. You almost had us. You lost us, though. That doesn't look interesting to me.
It's been almost 2 years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet
Liza P.
frenzy in
too?
Liza P. Overture is a DLC expansion of Liza P. that transports players back
DLC.
in time with new characters, environments, and of course, imposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
I'm not a huge Souls-like guy, so this isn't really to my taste, but I know some of you are very excited right now. That's that alligator from Resident Evil 2. Well, this Summer Games Fest so far is a lot of variety. It seems like there's something for everybody. Oh, it's today. Wow.
Yes, that's right.
Big drop.
Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest.
That sounds good.
Get a kick out of this announcement, too.
Hell yeah. And yes, I do consider Sekiro a Souls-like. It is a Souls-like. Dude, Doki Doki Literature Club is so fucking phenomenal. So if it's like that, give it to me.
Sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be. My plate's full. Plates of food. Plates of tomatoes.
I'm already interested in this. I'm gonna write this down.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates and plates. The garden is lush in the rain, and everything's focused. Dinner's ready.
Fractured blooms. Okay.
There's a hunger that feeds and blooms, and I will feed, and I will bloom.
Give us a release date. Nice, relaxing game.
Eating those tomatoes. All right, NCSoft is expanding its Blade and Soul universe. Let's take a look at the rich lore and dynamic action in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
Says Steam only? It'll probably come out on other ones, but you guys got to get a gaming PC, okay? It's the best of all worlds. Blade and Soul Neo. Oh, that's out now. I like this art style. It's very anime. Every time I say that, it turns out to be Genshin Impact. Blade and Soul Heroes. Coming in September. Awesome. He said, we know you love that game, Birdman. Listen, man, I do like my Asian media, okay? Like, how do you dislike this art style? It's just so nice and clean and beautiful. Oh, One Punch Man. Saitama. And he about to get clapped. Okay. Interesting. Oh, hey, this is 7 Deadly Sins, right? Where's my girl at? Where's Deanne? Deanne, please. King. Where's Deanne, damn it? She's a giant. I need my giantess. King is gonna be a beast. They're showing everyone except the end. I missed her. Oh, did they show her? Okay. I must have missed it. Interesting. I love 7 Deadly Sins. Oh, hey, this is Witcher. Wait, what?
5.6 is available today.
Oh, it's an advertisement for
This
Unreal
is a
Engine.
technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4.
Human Creator is now fully integrated into Unreal Engine.
You're seeing me live in real time. Squid Game will be
That actually looked pretty good.
It started with an epic mega grant, and it's now a serious contender for Game of the Year.
That Mongil Dive will be exclusively on the Epic Game Store.
We fight.
Infinitesimals. Did I write End of Abyss down? I didn't.
We altered the course
Jurassic Park?
of nature.
There's a mosasaur.
Unleashed genetic power across continents. Now
That is...
It is up to us to nurture.
That's Goldblum's voice.
What we have set free. To find hope within this chaos. Well,
I hope he's in the new movie.
To help life find a way.
Ian Malcolm's my favorite character. I don't like that they're calling this Jurassic World. I hate that the series has rebranded to Jurassic World instead of Jurassic Park. That's Japan. That was Japan.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our first game, Shovel Knight. Today, I'm thrilled to share a world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense combat, free roaming exploration, and precise platforming. As Mina, a whip-wielding hollower, you'll burrow through danger and unravel the mysteries of a cursed island. A decade ago, we unearthed a groundbreaking legend. This year, we're bringing our next bona fide classic.
I like the way that she talks. It's so awkward. This kind of music, like chiptune, this shit gets burned into your head if you listen for it too long. I remember me and my brother, we would play Pokemon Gold and Silver back to back to back, and I would hear that shit when the game was off. So I'm always careful with chiptune music.
Mina the Hollower, launching October 31st.
What's up, Debatable?
All right.
Welcome.
This is a special one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done... Yeah. Oh, Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right, well, let me see what this says. Oh. Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means three things. Number one, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And three, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade.
Deadpool.
All right, let's take a look.
A wet one on the lips.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest.
That's not
bask in the glory of gaming's
Ryan
first
Reynolds' voice.
quintuple A tropical farming sim experience.
It's a guy doing an impression.
Oh, hi, new friend. Escape the turd burger of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder. You'll care for exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan. Oh, hi, don't worry. He's a
Mephisto.
fascist. He deserves this big time. This guy's a total dick. What the hell? Who designed this shit? I wiped my ass on this first. You're welcome. Who got the lobotomy with fries? All your dreams of being inside me come true in VR.
I don't see why this has to be VR.
Insomniac, and I get this shit? I'm craving Korean barbecue now. Is that weird? Whoa!
He said Spider-Man gets Insomniac and I get this shit.
Neil Patrick Harris is Deadpool. All right.
Oh,
Next
Neil
year at
Patrick is playing.
Last year
Okay.
at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade of Techland's experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer with some big news, the release date.
Given that Neil Patrick Harris is gay, I kind of like the gay jokes that Deadpool makes. You know what I mean? It just fits.
What can you tell me about the Baron?
He's a narcissistic sociopath. He's experimenting on humans like they're lab rats.
This looks right up my alley.
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those monsters.
Zombies, hell yeah. Wait, this is Dead Island. No. Not Dead Island, the other one. Dying Light. Hell yeah. Me and Nick love this series. We'll probably be streaming this. Hell yeah. And we get a release date. Say that shit comes out tomorrow. I don't even have to write this down, but
how big his army is. That fucker will pay for what he did to me.
Dying Light 3, baby.
He took from me, all the agony he put me through.
You want revenge?
Damn right I do.
I have played Days Gone, yeah. The Beast. Hell yeah. Comes out right after my birthday. I love that.
Kyle, E&F is an old chemical factory south of the city. The Baron's men operate out of there.
Then I'll go there and fucking kill him.
Man, I can't wait for that. Hell yeah. That's probably the game I'm looking forward to the most so far.
There's the big
I
news.
love Dying Light.
The Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week. All right. This next game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture the highs and lows of adolescence, the bonds of friendship, and the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven and Dinosaur, and Annapurna Interactive, and this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Looks like straight 90s. Look at that blockbuster.
Mom, who is it?
One moment. It's the pigs, darling.
Shit!
It's the pigs.
This year, experience a retrospective like no other. Beethoven and Dinosaur invites you to relive the teenage riot, to spend one last night together before school's out forever.
TPing the fucking Home Alone
With
house.
a soundtrack this good, it's gonna be one hell of a night.
You're gonna need a lot of TP.
And The Cure. I love The Cure. Experience it for yourself. Mixtape. Nothing but the hits.
Looks interesting.
I trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment? Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
Oh, okay, it's one of these games.
Gorgeous. Take this. just getting started. Let's put it
They got a
into
loan to
action.
TP and X someone house today.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Now, get ready. Everyone,
He said people from the 80s are still alive. Hey, fuck you, man. I was born in the 80s.
we will live on in this world. No matter what hardships await,
We ain't that old.
we fight for a future filled with hope. Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
Ill is near. What is ill? You said that earlier.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time solo developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the
Thank
help
you,
of
Bill.
9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his
Bandung,
hometown.
Indonesia.
This is Acts of Blood.
My birthday's August 14th.
No peace.
I was born on the same day as Halle Berry.
The hunt isn't over.
The same day World War II ended.
Not until I kill them all.
This looks like, what, seafood? You're right, boy. Oh, this is like the raid. They said Indonesia, right? I don't know why I blinked on that. This is just like the raid. I don't want to look a day over 39. Oh, thanks. I'm not 39, by the way. I'm in my mid-30s. Lukmanski. It's the raid. That's the raid. That move is from the raid. What he just did. I've watched those movies so many times. I recognize the fighting style.
Amazing
That's called
what these solo
Silat.
devs could do today. Now it is time for the reveal of the next game from Montreal-based Tribute Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for more than a decade for this reveal.
Okay. Let's find out if I'm like Jeff. I already like the music. Oh, this is Scott Pilgrim. Anything piqued my interest in the PlayStation State of Play? Yeah. The new Marvel game looks great. And then they showed, what do you call it? Silent Hill F, which I'm hugely looking forward to. Scott Pilgrim EX.
Scott Pilgrim's back with his fists flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott, Ramona, and 5 of their former rivals in this online 4-player co-op adventure with a story written by Scott Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Oh! I'm thinking about streaming Metal Gear Delta.
There.
Yeah.
Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you
Look at that.
So enter the village
That's-
if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple.
That's Lady D, baby. Look at him.
Still thirsty?
Quadruple G's.
Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around.
Okay.
Now cease this foolishness.
What do you got for
and
us?
Make your decision wisely.
Give us something Resident Evil, please. We're in the ads. These are ads, by the way. Well, all of these have been ads, but you know what I mean. Say RE4 is on sale. I already own all the Resident Evils. The sale does me no good. What fortuitous circumstances be this? The first descendant. Okay. Looks interesting.
Since the dawn of time, humankind has been obsessed with the hard.
The hard.
Now, a glorious morning has dawned. On something that's simply harder. Scum.
So is this a whoa, was that nudity?
Your hard just got harder.
Is this a new battle royale? Hey, this comes out on my brother's birthday, June 17th. The day before my mother's birthday, June 16th. Or day after, I said. Day after. That's a Tesla.
What are you doing here? Come with me.
This kind of reminds me of Detroit. Hey. Worn out. If I hooked up my piano, I can play this song.
I've been seeing things. Like a part of me that's been buried down deep feels like it's just knocking to get out. I'll be seeing
You know what I love? That would never happen a new Killzone or a new Lost Planet.
Maybe this is the real me.
For sure. I would love a new Lost Planet.
You were a good soldier. I don't want any part of your future.
No, I own a couple businesses. YouTube used to be, but not anymore. Mind's Eye. But yeah, this is one of my favorite songs to play on piano. Mad World. A crossover. Asian 47. Somebody said that's fire.
CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mindside when it launches on June the 10th from Build a Rocket Boy and IO partners. And yes, you may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City.
A game that I think needs a remake, Code Veronica.
This week,
I don't have a Switch 2 yet. This, I thought was like just okay.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming.
I don't do piano
It's
streams.
coming in 2026, But we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe.
I have to figure out how to set it up with my setup. But yeah, I've already seen this. This is 007, so.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind with suspected ties to the criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarch in Paris. Our clients have deemed this unacceptable.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient and misbuy, well.
And it's actually Mads Mikkelsen, which I love.
Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into
Agent 47 in 007?
To the VIP room here at the Casino Monarch. Reaper. Unusual name.
Name for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
You have to kill Le Chiffre with Hitman? What are they doing?
There you have it. Hitman and 007 are coming together in a very unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year. However, Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend to join me here. As a matter of fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for coming to Summer Game Fest.
I was just turning on my piano.
Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me.
I mean, you smashed that nigga's balls.
When Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate.
That's one of the best scenes, and I think all men are like this during that scene.
He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale, while keeping surprises for our
RE1
players.
remake and RE0 remake,
James Bond
game.
and Agent 47 have very different set of skills.
Well, Resident Evil 1 is not short.
In very different creative ways.
But that would be super sick if they did that, Hollow.
He's got to figure something else out.
But I mean, like, we already have a remake for Resident Evil 1, though.
The bluff around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Chiffre is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when do we get to play this?
That's the best part. We wanted to surprise you, so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours. For only 30 days, and if you play it, you will unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan
But
Mods, thanks
it
for
already
joining us
exists,
for,
though. I don't know
Summer
why
Game
people
Fest.
want
Appreciate it, guys.
Resident Evil 1 to be
Thanks, everyone.
remade
Thanks.
again.
Great stuff. All right, now
I
here's
wouldn't
the
turn it
announcement of
down.
a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday
Let me see if you can hear my piano.
Make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready
For a nail-biting competition.
We're minifigures, Dad. We don't have nails. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden bricks.
But will you be helped by friendly krakens?
Or hindered by evil monsters.
Or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings?
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing mini games?
I don't know if you can hear that.
We've got more
A little bit?
than you
Okay.
can count.
more
Yeah, it's on my speaker. Normally, I wear headphones when I play my piano. I never use my speaker.
Oh, that's a lot.
What game do I want remade the most? Like I said, Code Veronica. Like that's the one I've been asking for years.
Anything?
Yes, anything.
Okay, but certainly not a giant crab, a mythical king cobra, or Master Wu smashing a crate.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
Wow! We've got all that and more in Lego Party! Whoa, that is looking mighty tasty.
But see, I disagree with that thought
All
process,
right, next,
Michelangelo.
A new look at a new team shooter from Dreamhaven and Moonshot Games. 20 players across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce the game will launch on July 24th for PC, PlayStation 5,
Okay.
and Xbox. Let's see what it
Bunch
means
of games
to
coming
get
out.
into some serious space shenanigans.
This is a big deal because like summer is usually the dearth of video games. But as I was saying, I don't think Code Veronica is a game that needs a remake. People say that because they dislike the game. I think the game is phenomenal. It's my favorite Resident Evil game. I want a remake because I just want to replay that world again in the style of Resident Evil 2 remake, you know? That's the only reason I'm saying that. I don't think it's bad. I love that game. It's one of my favorite games.
This feels bad.
If they remake Resident Evil 0, they're going to have to do something with that hook shot.
Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
You know, like the tank controls? That's just classic Resident Evil. But, you know, if they remake it in the style of Resident Evil 2, then, you know, I feel like they'll fix that issue for a lot of people.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
I had Guacamelee on PS3.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder, how did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals, the dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory.
Is it RE5, 4 and 5 are the goats? Nah. Code Veronica, Resident Evil 1 remake, Resident Evil 2 remake.
And pass their
Those are the goats.
to future generations. Until Sorcisto
What do I think about Resident Evil 5? I love the game. I think it's great.
consumed the brains of the living, spreading.
Sheva's one of my favorite characters. I wish she would come back.
You harbor it too, I see.
Like, why do we have more games with Ethan than Sheva? Like, miss me with that.
Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
Say the remakes prove your point. Modern 3D shooter mechanics make the Resident Evil franchise better. Not necessarily. I mean, the old games are still being played. Oh, this is that ill.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs.
They were talking about this
Next
earlier.
is a first-person survival action horror game from
Okay.
Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Munfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
Munfish is killing it. Oh, bruh. It's one of those games. Oh, my God. You see, they had pants on. I think they're going to be nude in the actual game. They did that for the advertisement. Like, you see that? Those look like placeholders. Oh, brother. Yeah, just go ahead and give me a Venus, and it's a wrap for these boys. Oh my God. Go ahead and write this one down. Hey, that's the baby from Resident Evil Village. Yeah, take that, heel versus baby face. That looks
Poor
good.
Little babies. All right, Mecha
That looks
Break is
good.
one of 2025's most anticipated shooters, with its previous beta amassing over 300,000 concurrent players on Steam and 3 million players in total. In this game, you explore a sci-fi universe and pilot powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wishlisted game, players are clamoring to know just one thing: when is the release date? Well, here's Mecha Break's latest trailer with the answer you've all been waiting for.
Growing Martian zones force the Thalassic Federation to advance its Project Enterprise.
I'm not really like huge into mech games, but let's see if this one can win me over. I kind of like the aesthetic already. You know what's strange is that I think that they'll remake Silent Hill 3 before they do Silent Hill 1. Ooh, frame rate was really low there. He said, let me slip it in. Just ahead. I like the aesthetic.
In this
Like, was
next
any of that
title,
gameplay there?
small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
Infinitesimals. This looks interesting. We saw a little preview of that a couple minutes ago.
Mechanicals approaching.
Oh no! It's a centipede scorpion.
We must now face a stark reality.
Yeah, I kind of like this.
The industrial civilization we were expecting to join.
Oh yeah, I'm sold. So you're tiny.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
You're a bug? I like that.
2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well.
No, they're just giant.
Check this out.
Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh!
Happy birthday.
Hell yeah!
Happy birthday.
Which Resident Evil is this?
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
マギーさんありがとうございます。カプコン竹内です。皆様のおかげでバイオハザードも30周年を迎えることができました。ありがとうございます。さて、お待たせしているバイオハザードの最新作なんですが、もう少しだけ、あと瞬きするぐらいの間だけお待ちいただければと思います。それでは、これからもバイオハザードシリーズよろしくお願いいたします。ありがとうございました。
They didn't announce it, but they announced it.
Mine too. All right. Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil. Now it is time for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
They were like, something's cooking, but we can't tell you yet. Well, I'm just glad to know that something is on the way.
Let's rumble.
Are they bringing Alex to Street Fighter 6? Oh, Crimson Viper! Hell yeah. So this is a advertisement for Resident Evil. For Street Fighter 6, new characters. Why do they have this guy doing the shit? Sagat! Tiger!
Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Oh, Crimson Viper looks good. Sagat looks good too. I like the tiger on his. Show fucking Crimson Viper. Like her playstyle is kind of. Is the character I use Street Fighter? Yes. For a second there, I thought this was Deathloop 2. What a generic name, Parker Spencer. Two last names guy.
Countdown begins.
Now this soundtrack sounds like some shit I would put at the background music as one of my video essays. I need to know the name of that song. Flushed his ass.
Wish list now.
Hero shooter?
That was Toronto's Last Flag, a new online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting later this year. Next, we have a beautiful new trailer for a Souls-like action RPG game developed in China by Lenzi.
Souls-like.
Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
If you don't get the joke, I'm asleep.
Bloodshed. Really what you wanted.
Yeah, I know the guys who play these games every year are excited.
Change how it ends.
And like, don't get me wrong, they always look cool. Like, this looks cool, but I'm not into the Souls-like thing. It's very Chinese, though. I like this art style.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Yeah, I agree. Like, it is done to death, man. Like, what happened to the Ninja Gaidens of the world, the Devil May Cries of the world? You know what I mean? Like the old school God of Wars, where hack and slash was just like that genre. Why does everything have to be a fucking Souls-like? Oh, this is Wu-Tang.
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
They have a game? I was just about to start rapping Cream. Hell yeah, I'm playing this. Black protagonist with Wu-Tang? Come on, son. Yeah, you gotta get this for the culture. Cash rules everything around me.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment.
I hear you, Shadow
Now,
Rain.
here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play.
But here's
this
the thing,
weekend,
though.
to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
Games can be hard and not be a Souls-like. Like, Ninja Gaiden is hard and it's not a Souls-like, right?
My calling takes me far from home, where shared struggles form fast bonds.
My greatest advantage?
I think on the higher difficulties, Devil May Cry is hard as fuck.
Me. My story.
My story, my story is yours.
Guild Wars this summer. I love this art style. I just do. I'm sorry. Said in fight of Devil May Cry 3 killed you versus Virgil. Yeah, I mean, if you're not like prepared for it, Virgil can whoop your ass. Royal Guard is pretty good in that fight. Hey, Deathloop, you said that in the chat. It's my favorite DMC game, DMC 2 like it should be. No. I'm a huge, huge fanboy of Dante's Awakening. Devil May Cry 3. Hey, Switch 2.
I took a bullet, I died, I came back.
Now, they said a 2.3 update is coming for this.
Chip. Long story.
I'm soft locked in mine, though.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike.
MCU
Here's
She-Hulk.
Into the Unwell.
I just thought the show was okay. She-Hulk. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it was great. I thought it was just okay. I actually said that when it first came out. I had a video up on it. It wasn't like a traditional Birdman video, but yeah, when it first came out, I said that. I was like, I think it's just okay. And I really loved the last episode because of like that massive fourth wall break.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon.
This is like a new version of like that art style from Cuphead. Like a modern version of it.
Maybe it's too much for someone like you.
Is this made by the people who made Cuphead?
Delusional. It won't always be so easy.
Those were teeth.
You still look a little unwell.
Into the Unwell. You know, I kind of like that actually. I'm gonna put that down.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started
Make
Splitgate
FPS
in our
great
dorm
again.
room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us.
Intergalactic?
Now, with the help from our
The
amazing
game?
community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3.
Shots! Shots!
With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
I like the cursing. I'm all for the cursing. Now, you can't put out a bullshit game after talking shit. You know what I mean? This better hit.
And to complete the comeback, he's going to try. He shoots. He gets the kill. Now that's how you portal. They're not done yet. They got one. They got another. They're going to do it. They're going to do it. Oh my God. They did it.
That looks exactly like the rocket launcher from Halo. Okay, I like this. I like it. And he said this was free, right? Or available now? He either said available now or free, or both. But I've been looking for a shooter like this. I dig this. Marathon also looks good to me.
Last man standing. This is Splitgate.
That's the Halo sniper. What's that? The BR? What's that called? I forgot what that gun is called in Halo. Not the battle rifle, the other one. The DSP? DRP?
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
Said Marathon is so bland. Bump you, man. I have literally seen on Instagram this either Filipino lady that sings music like this, and she's phenomenal. So this just reminded me of that. DMR, thank you. Thank you, Just Yes. See, that's why I like chat. Y'all know shit. (1943) Japan. Count me the fuck in. Oh, he wants to work. Oh, wow. That's the Yakuza. Oh, hell no. He can survive the Molotov. That wasn't mercy.
Got a name? Mako Daito.
So it's in English. I'm changing this to Japanese.
A Jap then, huh?
A Jap.
Don't
That's
look like one.
Racist.
You're not? So, what are you then?
I'm a human.
Sana. 俺が知りてえや。
Project Century. Stranger Than Heaven? Stranger Than Heaven, that's the name. Count me in.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final, very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting. Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
It's not going to be Resident Evil. We already got the Resident Evil thing. They're not going to say, like, see? It's not RE.
Sir.
What is it? Control 2? Identify disease. He was blown away, hey, yo, right?
Grace.
The image quality is pretty clean, though,
Grace.
for whatever this is.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Oh, coming.
You said this could be RE. I mean, it could be, but I just don't think that it is. But, like, they showed what looks like zombies right there. But why would the FBI be investigating? Wouldn't it be the BSAA?
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on it for now. Perfect. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Renwood Hotel? Silent Hill?
No, that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
This does look fucking interesting, though.
Hey!
Stay close.
Hey, look, it's PT.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Resident Evil. It is. That's RPG. This is Raccoon City. Raccoon City after it got blown up. They fooled us. Resident Evil 9 Requiem. Hell yeah. February. Do I even have to write this down? Why not?
There you have it. Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe
Resident
it.
Evil,
So
man.
secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right. Well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see
But
a
that
listing
name
of all the digital
Ashcroft-
events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday.
It's similar
Stay
to
tuned online to see
Ashford.
coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right, that's going to do it.
This
for
was a good
Summer
show.
Game
This was a
Fest.
good show,
we will
Ben.
see you at Gamescom on August 19th. Thanks, everybody.
There's a lot of stuff here for everyone. I wrote down a ton of games so far. Like, that's my list. So yeah, man, that's great. That was a great Summer Games Fest, man. This makes me miss E3, but like this is a great replacement, I think. What's with that music? What the fuck just happened? Okay, so yeah, no, this is a great replacement for E3, I think, and I like that the games that they should, because like when I watched the state of play, there were like a few that I was interested in, you know, but this one there was a lot more. There was a lot more, and I think the variety here was great. Like they had something for everybody. There are games that are coming out next month. There are games coming out in 2 months. There are games that are out now. It's like, this is how you do it. You show us stuff that we can play now. You show us stuff that's coming very, very soon. And then you show us big fucking shit like Resident Evil 9. Yeah. So, I dig it. I had a good time. I hope you all had a good time. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Hopefully this isn't blocked. You know, whenever they show some things, these live streams get blocked for some reason. It'll definitely be copyright claimed. So I'm just going to make sure that it's not blocked, though. So this will be a VOD for those of you who joined late and didn't catch the beginning. But, you know, on YouTube live streams, you can always rewind. So you could rewind now if you wanted to. But this will be a VOD that is available on the channel. So thank you so much for those of you who did donate to this channel. I appreciate it. Like I said, this is going to be demonetized anyway. So I appreciate all the donations. Thank you, Darren. You said I need my 3s to be announced. Last of Us Part 3 and Injustice 3. Injustice 3, yes. Last of Us Part 3, keep that shit in the vault. Anyway, thank you guys so much. This has been your friendly neighborhood Birdman, and I will catch you guys in the next stream that I do, which should, I guess, be after I come back from Japan. So take care, everybody. Be good and be good to good people. I'll see y'all later. Peace.